Hi there, hello, how are you? I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far. Today is one of my most favorite videos to film. We are going to be testing out, reviewing Amazon most wished for items. So if you go onto Amazon, there's a whole bunch of different types of lists. They're kind of buried in there a little bit deep. But if you do find yourself over there, Amazon has compiled kind of a list of how everybody has put everything that they want into their own list, and they shot it out into a big master list. So that's what we're reviewing today. I got a whole handful of items that I think specifically are going to be good for Christmas shopping, gifting for pretty much anybody and everybody. But we're gonna test them out today. We're gonna put them to the test and see if they're actually worth it before you go gifting it to some people, because sometimes you buy the thing, you give it, and then you find out that it was actually really shitty, and you don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. I want to give something to somebody that they're gonna love forever and it's not gonna break. Which awesome segue. Let's talk about today's sponsor, Ana Luisa. The biggest sale of the year is finally here and you do not want to miss out. Ana Luisa is having their 30% off Black Friday sale, and all AL Luxe members will save an additional 5% always. Everything for Ana Luisa is designed in New York, is sustainably made, and probably the most important thing, especially for gifting, is it's all hypoallergenic. And guess what? I have two new pieces here to show you. I've been really into rings lately, so we're gonna be adding to my hands. These other rings that you see are also Ana Luisa, not my wedding band set yet. I have seriously considered getting a replacement set from Ana Luisa for my wedding bands because I've been really into gold, but also because there's also a ton of places that I go to that I don't want to wear this. But that's not what I got today. This first one here is the Orin Triple Claw ring in 24 karat gold plating. It's a statement ring without being too gaudy. This next one though is gaudy. I'm so excited. It is a fancy pants gold plated mood ring. Look at that thing. It's not an unadjustable piece of tin from a 50-cent ball. It's a legitimate mood ring. Every craft fair that I go to, there's always somebody that's selling mood rings, and every single time I end up buying one and they turn me green. Not this one. I'm a 90s kid. This is right up my alley. I'm so stoked. And these are, of course, and even my bracelet, this is from Ana Luisa. Everything is included in the Black Friday sale, but I did mention earlier the AL Luxe members get an additional 5% off, and you're probably wondering, what's AL Luxe? Well, AL Luxe members get an additional 5% off site-wide, including gold pieces that are almost never on sale. Free shipping on every single order, no minimums, and VIP access to early product drops and sales. And I know what you're thinking, well, what else does that $39.99 a month get me? So you would have $39.99 kind of sitting there in a bank, so you can spend it whenever you want. You can let it roll over if the thing that you want is a little bit more than that. You can also pause, cancel, or skip anytime. There are no strings attached to this, but you get that credit there and you get the additional discount and you get the free shipping. You can get your jewelry for much cheaper. I will have all the details for Ana Luisa and the AL Luxe program down below in the pinned comment and in the description box. Thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring another video here on the channel. They are always here supporting the elevated home, and I could not thank them enough. Now, let's get back to the Amazon most wished fors. Are you all ready to just jump right into it? The first thing that I have here is the Revlon One Step Dryer and Styler. It promises smooth, straight results, a salon quality blowout, and I have the old Revlon multi-styler or one styler tool that was kind of like, it was bristles all the way around. I tried it one time, I absolutely hated it. I still have hope for products like this though, because this also does seem like it might damage my hair less than my current routine. I was persuaded though to get this one because it has 66,707 reviews at a solid 4.5 stars. The reviews are saying that it's amazing, that it dries your hair quickly, it has like a tourmaline heat plate or something in here that's supposed to help reduce the frizz. This is just a heat protectant. I watched a couple videos, so I don't think I need the instructions. Okay, it's kind of comfortable to hold. It has a really comfortable handle. It's not too big or anything. This isn't too heavy. I don't feel like my arm will get tired using it, which is a legitimate concern because if you're blow drying your hair and then you're styling your hair, you get that break in between, or you get to take breaks where your arm is down low. Or I feel like this is not, it's not gonna give us a break. It has a couple settings. We have cool, which we'll use at the end of set. Holy smoke, that's loud. That's low, and that's high. Use the low setting for finer, thin hair, high setting for thicker, coarse hair, and the cool setting to lock in your hairstyle. It's not terrible, but it's not doing what I want it to. My roots are still super wet, and this is hard. This has like a lot of space from here to the bristles. Like, how am I supposed to get directly on my roots? For some reason, I can't get this side to match this side. What am I doing wrong? I feel like I got everything. Even the roots do feel dry. It was a little bit tricky to get to the back. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna set it. We're gonna switch it to cool. All right, what do we think? It does look super cute from the front. The back. After testing this out, I do have some pros and cons. Let's start with the pros. I don't feel like it damaged my hair at all. My hairdryer will sometimes whip my hair around too fast and cause knots, where this was continually combing through my hair. I also straighten my hair nearly every day, and that's so damaging for my hair. When I'm done with it, I love how it looks, but then the ends are crispity crunchity. My ends are so soft right now. It looks like I put some effort into my hair. Maybe not total effort, but I would feel comfortable leaving my house like this. Whereas if I just air dry my hair, or I even just use a regular blow dryer in my hair, I just have my frizz will be out to here. And if I let my hair just air dry, it'll just be an oily, stringy mess. I must dry my hair. And so far, this is feeling very promising. It's very lightweight. It was easy to hold. It was easy to maneuver around. It's very loud. The cool setting was not super cool, but I do think that it set it. But I think this would be a better tool for my daughter. She's 11 years old, long straight hair. Her hair is such a pain to dry, and it's thick too. It holds on to so much moisture. So it takes me some time in the morning because she can't do it herself. I feel like with this, she could do it herself. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. Next up might be the #1 most viral fidget toy that you can get this year. This is from Nido. It's called the Dream Drop, and it's under the category squeeze fidgets. Did you know there were so many different categories to fidgets now? The Dream Drop from Nido is kind of going a little bit viral. A lot of people are absolutely loving this. Wow, that is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It has 4.1 stars out of 5,392 reviews. Ooh, it kind of holds its shape a little bit. Oh, I'm liking that. It's a little bit stiffer. Ooh, but it moves. Oh, I get it. Oh my God, that's great. You know that, what's that stuff called? That you, oobleck, I think that's what it's called. When you smack it hard, it's hard, but when you push gently, it's basically a liquid. That's what this feels like. It's like hard to touch, hard to just like immediately pick up and squeeze, but the longer you just squeeze it out, but you can't just like squeeze it back together. It's a slow, intentional, deliberate squeeze. This is different than anything else that I have ever felt. I think this comes off the bottom. Yes. So you have a little stand for it. It didn't come off easily, so you can keep it on, but the thing that I wanted to look for was this little fill port at the very bottom. The only negative reviews on this thing really is that this little port, the durability of it, that it's gonna start leaking. I wonder if you keep it in this, if it protects it in any way. Probably not. It's addicting to squeeze. I really like this. Pros and cons of it. The con is that you don't get to pick your color. It comes in 3 different colors, and when you put it in your shopping cart, it says colors will vary. So you could get pink, purple, or blue. Did you notice there's glitter in there too? It's just nice when you move it around. You can actually see the different reflections. They do also have different shapes on the same listing, but I'm not actually sure if the different shapes, what did I just do to it? I don't think they all have the same, it might be different fillings though. So different textures or different like intensity of squeeze. Oh my God, I will never put this down if I don't just put it down. 5 out of 5 as long as it doesn't bust open and leak. I would give it a 4 out of 5 even if it did bust open and leak though. So, all right, these next items are perfect for anybody who lives in a cold or a semi-cold climate. If they get cold hands, this is something that you would want to get them. They're rechargeable hand warmers, and I wish I could show you them. They do come with a little charging cord. Actually, this charging cord is so cool. I'll show you that. But they are at my daughter's school because it's 32 degrees out and snowy today. These things go from being cold to hot in like 10 seconds too. They have 3 different heat settings up to 125 degrees Fahrenheit, IP45 water resistant. So if they drop it in the snow at school, I'm not worried about it. They also have little, they have straps. So I told my kids to put the strap around their wrist and then put the thing in their hand. Are they gonna do that? Are we probably going to lose them? Yes. They are not incredibly expensive. They'd be totally fine replacing them if it were to happen. But additionally, these are little power banks. They're 3,000 milliamps each, 6,000 milliamps in power banks total, and TSA carry-on approved. And they even came with a super sweet cord. It splits into 2 USB-C chargers. You could charge 2 of them at the same time. It's genius. Now, quick disclaimer, Okupa did send me one of these. I did purchase the other one. It's a necessity. It's something that I will probably end up purchasing 3 or 4 more of those. They come in a ton of cute patterns and colors. I got black. I thought that if I got ones that were super cute, my kids would either be fighting over which pattern was theirs, but also the kids at the school might want to steal it. So I just went with black, but this one is the UT4 Extreme. This one has extreme heat mode function. It's IP46 heavy duty, water resistant, waterproof. It's also shock proof and it has a 10,000 milliamp battery to it. So this is another one of those hand warmers, but this is much larger. This is for my dad. My dad is a hunter and it's camo. This one also has a light or an SOS light. This one just has a lot more features to it, but it's a lot more heavy duty and rugged. Somebody who likes to be outside in the winter for any reason whatsoever, I think this is the perfect gift. And I think that it's such a new-ish kind of product on the market that most people don't have it already. I didn't even look underneath this one. It has an even better lanyard to it. It has like an extra rope lanyard to tie to it. The charging cord, and they have a solid 4.6 stars out of 402 reviews. I give these a 5-star. I would purchase these over and over and over again. I already have. I love them. I've tested them enough to have to recharge them a few times. 5 out of 5. How about we stay in the category of warmth? Have you, oh, I didn't realize about the flares. I'm happy I bought the flares though. All right, we have a little try on here. These are fleece lined leggings because I am a cold bitch in the winter. I typically wear baggy jeans and I wear the fleece lined tights underneath baggy jeans. The extra layers are a little bit annoying. So I got these. They feel honestly really thin. These don't feel like they're gonna be warm at all. The inside is fleece, but it's not thick. This isn't thick at all. They feel like they're not gonna really keep me warm, but I'm gonna put them on and we'll see what they look like. So here's what they look like. Maybe let's take this off. Yikes. The seam is weird. You can already see it's pulling apart at the seam right here. I don't even know if I could clip that. This is the entire elastic band, even though this is the entire band. So there's 0 in the way of tummy control here. Also, it feels like it's cutting in. And for some reason, they feel bulky right here. Like there's too much fabric, too many seam foldovers. Are we even noticing it's not even as black as they should be? The length of them is okay. I'm going outside to test the warmth. After going outside in the 32-degree snow, I can tell you that these are absolutely going to be returned. They feel about 20% warmer than regular leggings, which just is simply not enough for me, and they fit terribly. Like I can't keep wearing them. I'm gonna go change back. These are so uncomfortable. Okay, next up we're gonna move into something that I know is gonna be a winner. It has 4.6 stars out of 47,291 reviews. I thought that this was new and just for the holidays, but I guess not. It's been around for a while. It is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask Kit. It's a whole set of minis, and it even comes with a little silicone spatula for digging in so you don't have to stick your fingers in there. You could break this little kit apart and you could give it to your coworkers. You could also, oh, are the little samples back there? It came with free samples, but you could break this apart. You could gift them to your coworkers. You could put them in stockings. 5 different scents. This is the one that I thought she would like the most, mango. This one I think is the standard, but I don't have this one. We have the green one and she has super sensitive lips. Like we don't know. We have not narrowed down the ingredient that she's allergic to because her lips will like literally dry, crack, become inflamed red for like 2 weeks. But we know that Laneige does not do that to her. Ooh, gummy bear. This one's gonna be our favorite. It smells like grape juice. Like Welch's grape juice. This is the one that I secretly wanted. It's called Peach Iced Tea. Oh my God, these are amazing. The watermelon one came with a green lid. How stinking cute. They do have some holiday scents. This is like the little Midnight Minis kit, I think it was called. Yeah, Midnight Minis 5-piece kit, but they also have the full size of each of these. They have a couple of holiday scents that looked pretty interesting. They have candy cane. I feel like that's an easy one to do, but the other one is eggnog latte, which sounds disgusting. 5 out of 5 stars. I'm not gonna touch it because it's a gift for her, but I already know that I love Laneige. The stuff feels so good on the lips. You have chapped lips, dry lips, lip sensitivities whatsoever. This next one, I feel like you could gift to literally anybody, even if you don't know what they like or who they are. I think that they would appreciate this and that they would enjoy it. It is a 12-pack of gourmet hot chocolate mixes in these adorable little cups. Now there's a whole bunch of different varieties of these. There was like 4-packs, 6-packs, 8-packs. I picked the 12-pack for 2 reasons. One, it felt very holiday because we have a peppermint swirl, gingerbread cookie butter, salted caramel donut. Oh, we have 2 salted caramel donuts. They did that twice. I feel like that was a miss. Pistachio macaron, this chocolate covered cherry, coconut cream. Ooh, coconut cream sounds really good. Oh, there's 2 rocky roads also. Why do I feel like now I got slightly gypped? Because I did have a different plan on this. What I wanted to do with this was cover each of the labels with a number and then use it as an advent calendar. And on day 1, I drank day 1, like a 12-day countdown to Christmas and to enjoy it every single night. There's a couple duplicates. I guess that wouldn't ruin it as long as I didn't put them in order, but I feel like they should be 12 separate unique flavors, right? What's really weird about the photo, I'll put it on the screen, is that it shows completely different flavors. Well, not completely. There's a couple that are the same, like pumpkin pie and rocky road are in here, but bacon, I don't have a bacon one. Every single picture shows like a different set. They also all show 12 completely different unique flavors and not 10 with 2 duplicates in it. So let's make one and then we'll rate it. I feel like we should pick a holiday flavor, but I hate peppermint, gingerbread, and pumpkin. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with something that's just interesting. How about Rocky Road? Say how many ounces to mix it with? 6 ounces of hot water. It smells just like hot chocolate. Doesn't smell any different. It's amazing hot chocolate, but I'm trying to figure out what makes Rocky Road any different. I'm getting like a very subtle note of nut maybe at the end. I think I was expecting something different out of Rocky Road. Maybe something else like the peppermint swirl would have a much more peppermint forward taste to it. I didn't really think about that. I'm gonna give the hot chocolate 4 out of 5 stars. I'm bummed that there were duplicates in the pack, but this is the best hot chocolate I've ever had in my life. I would buy it if they sell it by the large tin. I would rather buy it by the large tin than all the little tiny cups, but that makes a really good gift. And it's another fidgety type thing. But this one seems to be the #1 fidget on everybody's list this year. It's this little pile of magnetic stones. It says decompress toys, relax yourself. Strangely addictive. Came in a bag. I'm gonna guess you want to keep this tin to store it in. Oh, that's better than I expected. Oh, this feels like it could also be a disaster. Okay, I could easily pull this apart and it's not really like dragging as much as I want it to. I want it to be slightly, just a slight bit more magnetic. So I feel like if I squish this, yeah, like that happened. If you put the tray underneath, it magnets to the tray. I would not suggest this if you have young children. No. Or if you have a dog that likes to eat everything off of the floor, probably not. But if you are anybody else, the sound of it is nice. I like the sound of it. I like how the cold metal feels. I like how squishy it is. If I stick it in the tray, I can mush it around. I like that even more. There's 550 pieces in here. It's called Ferrite Putty. So like, it's supposed to act like a putty. It does. Oh my God. It's metal putty. They say that you could use this at the office, but I know if I would have taken this to the office, somebody probably would have stabbed me, but I can play with that all day. It has 4 stars out of 187 reviews, and the top complaint is the magnet strength, and I'm gonna say 100%. If it had slightly better magnet strength, a solid 5 out of 5. But next up is something that every single household has, and it sucks. So you're about to give them something that's even better than anything they ever owned, and that is a heating pad that's worth snuggling up to. Now, the heating pads that we are used to, this one, it's hard plastic on the inside with a crappy little cover, and I just bought this at the store. It was the only option they had at the store. Mine is decent. Mine is newer too. This isn't 20 years old, but it's absolute garbage when you compare it to something like this. This is so luxurious. Oh my God. One side is super plush. The other side is not so much. You plug it in. It comes in 2 parts. So you plug this part in. Then you have this control panel right here with a power button, a timer button, and a temperature button. You can have it set for up to 6 hours. The temperatures go from 1 to 6. It goes from a very nice light heat at 1 to a pretty freaking intense heat at 6. It comes in solid colors and patterns. It has 4.4 stars out of 160 reviews. And the only thing that people are saying that's negative is the quality. I've had this thing for more than a month. Somebody in this household has used it every single day in that 30 days, and I find absolutely 0 issue with the quality of it. That's probably more than most people use in an entire year. I'm down to the very last item that's in the box. I'm so excited for this one too, because I didn't think it was gonna be delivered in time, and it's here. This is called the Loop Lasso. Even look at that box, is sweet. I'm sure you've seen this. It's gone viral, and that's why I didn't think it was gonna get delivered in time, because the projected, I ordered this a month ago. I think at the time they were backlogged from going viral. This is what it looks like. Much smaller than I was expecting it to be, even though I saw it in people's hands. Good news, it is charged. The one that I have is called the original glow-in-the-dark string shooter toy. This is not one of the knockoffs. There are some knockoffs out there, but Loop Lasso, this is the actual name brand one. It came with a couple strings. I have pink, white, blue. The neon yellow seems to be the easiest to see. This button on the side is a UV blacklight button. It seems pretty simple. Like, you can open it up in a circle, then it just says to guide it in between these 2 things. Guide it. Is it in there? Oh, snap the cover back on. I feel like the little bunching it does is gonna get tangled. There's 2 speeds. This is speed 1. Oh no, I'm immediately bunched up. Okay, let's try that again. It said hold the bottom string, so maybe I just gotta, no. For a smooth startup, hold the bottom spring to prevent tangles from coming up and turn it on. I feel like I'm doing it the same as everybody else. I couldn't even tell you how did this just happen? Am I holding it wrong? Is that wrong? All right, I'm gonna hold this very loosely. Oh, we were dangerous there. I thought we were about to lose it. Oh, man. Well, that didn't last too long. Let's do it on slow. Okay. It's making a weird sound. What is that sound for? Is it kind of cool? Yes. Don't let it face up. That's when that happens. So this is a 4.3 star rating out of 332 reviews. I don't see it, but it's frustrating and it tangles and it kind of doesn't do anything. There's no point to this. Editing me jumping in here to say that I've had this thing for about a week. I set it down, I let my kids play with it, told them I'm probably gonna return it. I don't really like this thing. And they are obsessed. Literally obsessed. Do not put it down. They love this thing. They love doing all the tricks on it. I don't get it, but it appears the kids do. All right, we found some winners today. We also found some losers. I'll have everything linked down below. Huge shout out again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. They have an amazing Black Friday sale going on right now. And I'll have the sign up and all the information you need for the AL Luxe program. Thank you so much, Ana Luisa, again, for sponsoring today's video. And to all of you for hanging out. Let me know if you want me to continue doing videos like this. This is one of my favorite types of videos. I love unboxings, and this is kind of like an unboxing and test. I would love to do this, not all the time, like once a month. And a huge shout out also to all my patrons for making videos like this possible. I love you all so damn much. I'll see you next time. Bye.